Hello YouTube, just a quick update on the tank. There's been a lot of changes since my last video. As you can see, the tank has now been painted black, and as you can see, there's been a bit of a move around with the display. It isn't going to be staying like this. Unfortunately, me and my wife and my children are moving, and we're going to a place that's going to be a bit small, and I'm not going to be able to take a tank this size, so I'm going to be keeping some of my stuff, and a friend of mine who's started reef keeping, I'm going to be giving him some of my stuff as well. I'll be transitioning back to my Vision 180 and the place where I'm going to be, and me and my wife are going to be building an extension in which we're going to be living. So that is that, but not much of an update. The sump's pretty much exactly the same. I used bioperils for a while. I stopped using them because I noticed, although I was having, very low nitrates, which is what I want, and I noticed some other effects. I noticed some corals had changed significantly from previous videos. My Duncans died before. I've got a nice set of green Duncans now. Got them recently. I've got another new coral that's there. It's the reason this wasn't aquascaped. I'll be having the tank for maybe around about another month, and I'm going to sort the rock out. But the problem is, I had to remove the rock because my friend who's reef keeping, he's gotten my flame angel, my yellow watchman gobby, and my yellow tang, because quite simply that I'm a good reef keeper, and that's not the size of tank you need to be keeping that fish in a Vision 180. So I'll be keeping my two clowns, which I love, and I'll be keeping the sunspot gobby. He's kicking around somewhere, and I will be keeping the purple firefish, and it's going around somewhere as well. I have seen it, but it's just not out at the minute. So I mean, that is that. It's unfortunate, but my wife and myself are hoping once the extension's finished, we're going to live with the in-laws. Once the extension's finished, we're going to have a 30 foot by 20 foot living room, and I'll be able to get as big a tank pretty much as I want. So that is going to be that for this update, but like I say, not really much to change. I'll give you a closer look at some stuff. Aquascape actually doesn't look that bad, and I know the rock looks a little precarious, but I have ensured that everything's stable, and unless my sunspot gobby gathers the strength of Rocky, the rock ain't going anywhere. But that's about it. It's a real shame it's quite emotional for me to give up on a lot of this, but it has to be done, and it is what it is. There's a beautiful SPS right down there, right in the centre, that thumb-like polyp. Even my very respected LFS didn't know what it was, but I bought it, and it's taken off marvellously. So like I say, I'm going to be keeping a few select corals, and I'm going to keep in what fish I've got now. And I've also got the cleaner shrimp. He's plugging away there. But I'll be looking to sell the tank, and so that's about it. Well, I will update you once the tank is moved and once I've got the Vision 180 up in place. But I'm going to be pretty much running the Vision 180 for at least a year to 18 months. And then hopefully after that I'll be able to start a new project. But that's it. Well, thanks for watching. Bye.